for me and do your thing, and then I'll walk in. Thank you.
Listen, Marnie and Marcy, bring your earplugs. Be ready for some fake laughter.
Marnie's here.
Extra bottles of wine.
Time for a little drawing and blank. It's got to be a Riesling. NBA MVP finalists were announced yesterday. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Steph Curry. They're your three players up for the award. That means no Giannis, who's won this award the last 2 seasons, and it means, earmuffs, Nick, no LeBron. So, Brandon, the NBA MVP finalists are blank.
I'm gonna actually go first here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm mad. I'm mad. Listen, folks, NBA MVP voters, you almost got this right. Nikola Jokic is second. Joel Embiid is third. Steph Curry is fourth. So your finalists have 3 of the top 4. But your finalists are missing the actual MVP in Chris Paul. So I would say it's expected but disappointing because we know Nikola Jokic is going to win, but I was hoping that CP3 could finish top 3. Now we know he's not even finishing top 3. Makes me concerned he won't finish top 5, which would be criminal. So I would say it's expected but disappointing, Jenna.
Right,
and
Brandon,
I will say it's all worthy. They're all worthy. That's what this is. Listen, you know, Joel Embiid, most dominant NBA player to date today, but he didn't play enough. Steph Curry, I mean, he went on a 2-month tear, so he deserves to be in this conversation, deserves to be right here, but you have to do it all year. And then you have LeBron James. If he didn't go down, he would have been here. You have Kevin Durant. You have even Kyrie Irving. You have all the Nets. You have James Harden. All could have been a part of it. But just too much going on in Brooklyn. Didn't play enough. So Jokic, a guy that we didn't talk enough about. You can even throw CP3 in there as well. But he actually played exceptional all year. And he played at a high level. It won't be the sexiest MVP, but guess what? It's well-deserving if he goes down holding up that trophy. All worthy. All worthy.
All right. See, I don't understand the strategic value in releasing the 3 MVP finalists. Just more is better. We've had more playoff basketball. It was better. The NFL increased their season. It's going to be better. The Oscar nominees increased Best Picture and Best Director. And guess what? It's better and more interesting. So, instead of just saying, hey, here are your 3 MVP finalists, say, here are the top 10 MVP finalists, and then we can have a big debate about it on this show. And then Julius Randle, when you're talking about his career, you'd be like, you know, he was an MVP finalist. It's just more fun. More is better. So from now on, jettison the top 3 and open it up to a top 10. More fun, more interesting.
Wilds is on to something here. I understand why they released 3 for all the other awards, because all the other awards you only submit a first, second, third. MVP, you submit a top 5. So they really could announce everyone who received even a single MVP vote and then do a slow drip of whittling it down from, call it 11 guys to 8 guys to 5 to 3. It's a good idea, Wilds. This is why Wilds used to consult for the NBA. They should hire him back, but only if they give me a vote.
Is that true? Is that true information? Is that true?
Call Evan.
Wow. Who are you, man?
That's true.
Tonight's final play-in game, Warriors, Grizzlies. This for the 8th seed in the West. Steph said we'll be ready after the Warriors got beat by the Lakers. But Brandon, what if they're not ready? So Steph and the Warriors losing to the Grizzlies would be blank.
Hollywood. This is like a movie. Steph Curry and the Warriors, they're top in the NBA for years, and then they don't make the playoffs 2 years in a row. It's like a movie, man. And then guess what, Nick? He goes out to Los Angeles and joins your boy LeBron James. So Hollywood, Hollywood.
So listen,
come on, man.
Related to our last topic and this topic, little catchphrase. Fire Evan, hire Kevin. Evan's the guy that created the play-in. Everyone's like, oh, LeBron wants him fired. Oh, he got a 5 share. Oh, Evan, he's going to get a promotion. This might be LeBron vindication. Let me just tell America some facts. Without the play-in game, in the East, the 7 seed would be Boston, the 8 seed would be Washington. After 3 bad play-in games out East, the 7 seed is Boston, The 8 seed is Washington. Out west, without the play-in game, the 7 seed would have been the Lakers. Now, that was a very fun, great game, but with the play-in game, the 7 seed is the Lakers. And without the play-in game, we had 5 days ago, the last day of the regular season, Memphis play Golden State with the 8 seed on the line. That would have been a de facto playoff game. Golden State won. Now they have to go do it again. So without the play-in game, they would already be there, which is what everyone wants. So while everyone's like, oh, LeBron's salty, LeBron's scared, he's trying to get Evan fired. Well, let's just wait and see, because if the Warriors end up losing, this will be total vindication for LeBron's take, which is, the hell we doing this for, Wildes? And while I know you love Evan Wildes, if you could replace him and take his job, maybe it would be a little, softer landing for you at least. So there you go. LeBron vindication. Okay. No, I'm just telling you. NBA, Wildes is looking for a side gig.
Stop. I support Evan wholeheartedly, and I support more basketball, which is what we got, which is also what the networks support, and the NBA.
So
NBA.
You really do know
NBA
these people,
PA.
Wildes.
I got lost there. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing.
I don't think these people.
This would be surprising if the Warriors lost, and here's why. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't want to play. I don't want to play armchair psychologist." I do. Why not? I think the Warriors have a championship mentality. They're champions. Just like how Bill Belichick was like last year, was like, what do you want us to do? We sold out. We ain't got it this year. How Popovich the last few years, like, we ain't got it. I think all the Warriors know they ain't got it. They got enough to be, let's play spoiler against the Lakers and get up for it because it felt like the finals. This game will not feel like that. They are ripe for an emotional letdown tonight. And I think the Grizzlies get into the playoffs.
Wow.
And then it'll be out with Evan and with Kevin.
Wildes, can we get back to the real question? Like, you really work for the NBA? Is that true?
No.
You really do? How's Adam Silver? Is he a cool guy?
No.
Adam Silver, is he a cool guy?
Yes, he does like Adam Silver.
Yes, he is a very cool guy. Of course he is. At what the bosses like to refer to as Bristol, I ran NBA studio programming, and I did the jump and stuff, so you interface with your league partners.
Yeah.
I don't consult.
Wildes was a bougie exec.
The only consulting I do is consulting for you and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. Yeah, before Wildes went in front of the camera, he was a puppet master. He was a bougie exec with a corner office. Wildes interviewed me 6 years ago and didn't hire me. I was like, hey, Mr. Wildes, will you put me on television? He's like, get out of here. Fly back to Houston, you idiot. That's all true.
And then you had to sign off on Wildes coming on the show.
He was like, oh, my God. That's the worst icebreaker I've ever heard. Get out of my office. I'm like, damn, I'm a failure.
We, in fact, will not talk about this later. We got to move on. Superstars aplenty preparing to get the first round of the playoffs going this weekend. Who's going to be hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy this year? Nick's revealing his playoff picks. This is going to be good. I promise you that. It is next. First things first.